All right, race fans, welcome to Watkins Glen Raceway as we get ready to go racing here tonight yet again from Watkins Glen. Chase race number 2 here for the Bolt Grand National Series. Here in their chase and coming into the night, Powers with that points lead, trying to extend it right here at Watkins Glen tonight. It's going to be a fun one. 30 laps, a relatively short race here this evening around the Glen and the S's and everything it entails. Who can it be? Right now it's Riley Mobley, fastest in qualifying as we get ready to grid them up and go racing here tonight. And let's take a look at your starting lineup for this evening. Riley Mobley, Jimmy on the outside, that front row. Oof. Index was... Why is this thing having index problems? Oh, because it switched sessions. Okay. Let's see if it will relaunch now. I bet you it won't. But the field going to roll through, get ready to go. Something iRacing did is completely broken my overlays, or ATVOs. So, let's see what it does here. Yep, out of bounds of array. So we get ready to go here. Field going to go to green. Let me see if I boot up something else here as we get ready to go. So field going to get ready to go to green here tonight. So we're going to have to use our backup overlay system. Give me just a second and I'll boot Race Labs up. HBO is still pretty much not usable. Looks like I'm going to have to make a switch because this has been going on for about 4 days. So let's just hop over to what is our backup overlay for tonight. Give me about 30 seconds and I'll switch that over for you guys.
Sega challenges you with the ultimate video game, the Sega Master System.
Hang on.
With more accurate control, more detailed graphics, more levels of play.
Awesome.
The Sega Master System comes with power-based 2 control pads, light phaser, and 2 great video games, Hang On and Safari Hunt.
Gotcha.
And with other games like Rambo, Outrun, and Choplifter, the excitement never stops. The Sega Master System. The challenge will always be there.
All right, back here at the Glen, ready to go. And again, we're just switching everything over to our backup program here. Ready to go here tonight. How is everyone doing this evening? As we prepare for what will be what should be a really fun race here tonight. We'll boot up the other thing I need to boot up real quick to get this one in, and we're ready to go. 30 laps here tonight as we are ready to rock and roll. Field side by side behind the iRacing pace car. Lights are off atop that BMW as we are ready to go. And this should be a good one. Riley Mobley, your leader, coming to green this time by. So it'll be Riley Mobley that will bring us to green. Green flag in the air. Let's go. We're underway right here tonight at Watkins Glen. Everybody going to head for turns 1 and 2. Man, what a battle. You got to get up through the S's nice and clean here tonight. So get up through the S's, get it nice and clean here. And that's what they're going to do right now. So you can see on track right now, Riley Mobley, Jimmy right there behind him. Continuing to roll right now. So there's Jimmy. There is Patrick. Gerald Powers, your points leader, right there as well. So it's Gerald Powers trying to stay right with him here tonight. So it's Powers. It's Sean there in the mix also. Man, what a race already. These top 3-4 cars. Riley Mobley trying to hold off Jimmy. That's your top two right now. So Jimmy and Riley Mobley. Riley trying to run right away from Jimmy. We got one car around the 44, gonna solo spin. That's Steven back here, and he's gonna get drilled off the final corner. Not what you want to see. Wow. Holy moly, that car got rocked. That car absolutely got rocked. Let's take a look here. Off that final corner. Take a look at what happened. Car's going to go around here. Slide sideways. Here comes the impact. Right here. Backs up and nowhere for traffic to go. Max with that meatball flag. They're in now off of pit road. So already we got guys making mistakes early. Mobley continuing to lead out front here 2 laps in. Mobley just trying to hang on to it. So Mobley, great work. Jimmy, Mickey, Rodney, Patrick, Riley Mobley continuing to lead right now. So Mobley doing a great job continuing to lead the charge at the moment. And also kind of separate a little bit. You see it here, the gap kind of widening. 3 laps in here tonight. So there's the 05. So again, you can see Riley, Jimmy behind, then another one right there as well. You see Riley, Jimmy, Patrick. Right there in the top 5-6 cars. Good to see here. There is Jimmy rolling in second right now. So again, what do you do here? You got to save the car. We talked about fuel mileage. You should have enough if you save just a tad bit of fuel to make it to the end here tonight. That should not be an issue here tonight at Watkins Glen. We're already 4 laps into this thing. 27 to go. And again, you just got to kind of take care of it. Don't do anything too wild, and I think you're going to be okay. Again, we're 8 minutes into the race. We've already knocked off 4 laps. Jimmy going to cross over there. No incident points yet for Jimmy. Which is another thing, right? He's for Riley, he's keeping the tires on the track. That is a big deal here. Just keep the car nice and clean. Ron back there with him there as well. Taking a look at Max. Aaron there in the mix. Taking a look now as Riley Mobley continuing to lead right at the moment. So again, Jimmy right to the back bumper now through the carousel. Really keeping that car planted right on the back bumper. So Jimmy gonna slide back about a quarter car length now, a little bit more. And everybody at least up through the top 5, 6 race cars. Finding the rhythm here. Mobley checking out. There's your points leader, the 46 All-Tail Machine of Powers. Inside the top 4 as well. Powers trying to find some running room here. So there is old Powers there, that 46 All-Tail Chevrolet. He's going to have Mickey back there behind him. Last time by 112.5, 112.2. Jimmy was a little bit quicker than Riley. Taking a look there, Steven. Nolan on pit road. Bruce, Tim. Look at Rodney. Rodney running 8 tonight. Mickey. But it's Riley continuing to lead the charge right now. Riley Mobley with Jimmy right there behind him. There you go, 1 and 2. Patrick trying to hold off Gerald Powers. Powers in the All-Tail Machine, of course. Good to see Powers there. Mickey gonna run a little bit wide. So Mickey gonna run just a tad bit wide right here. Good job though, keeping with it. Taking a look right there, the All-Tail Machine gonna jump to the bottom. He'll try to take advantage of Patrick there in the bus stop. Not gonna be enough. And the 46, the 5 right there. Mickey all over him through the bus stop here. Riley over Jimmy, continuing to lead. 1.6 is the gap out front. Now, 5:12 local time here for these ARCA cars right here at Watkins Glen. We shouldn't have daylight problems here tonight. Plenty of time to get this one in. Meanwhile, you can see Patrick there to third, Jimmy to second, Riley continuing to lead. Aaron up the road from him would be the first car to go 1 lap down. So you got to keep that in mind. Right there is that 51 of Aaron. He's got about 13 seconds over what would be the leader here of Riley, Mobley, and Jimmy and Patrick. John Harrell with a meatball flag. So problems there for Sean, and Max Merritt slow. Max around. So Max gonna have a problem. One more look at it. Also, Tim Powers had a problem. Continuing to lead right now is your race leader, Jimmy. Patrick right now. Riley Mobley continuing to lead. Jimmy there to second. Riley and Jimmy continuing to separate themselves from the field. Just 9 laps in with 22 laps remaining. 1:11.2 for the race leader. Man, very interesting here. Riley Mobley continuing to lead right now. So Mobley trying to run for Jimmy. Jimmy right there in second. So back straight away. Riley leading. Riley Mobley over Jimmy. Riley over Jimmy. Patrick there with Mickey behind him. Gerald Powers. Rodney Ayers, Zach Bates. Aaron right there as well. Again, we're looking at 20 to go. Out front. Riley over Jimmy. Let's take a look at those top two. Look at both of them really attacking the S's here tonight. Really doing a good job making it through the S's. But it's Riley Mobley continuing to lead. Right here, right now. Jimmy back there with Patrick. Ron there as well as Aaron and Sean Harrell. Max, Tim there in the mix. But it's Mobley continuing to lead with 20 to go, 19 to go this time by Watkins Glen. Mobley trying to set sail. Jimmy trying to stay with him. At least try at this point. "12 laps in of 30. So again, it's Jimmy out there trying to chase down Riley. 12 of 30 complete. So again, with 18 laps to go here tonight, it's Riley out front leading over Jimmy and then, of course, Patrick. In line right now. Riley Mobley continuing to lead the charge. How can you handle the cars that are out front right now? Continuing to lead. So Riley over everyone else. Hanging tight right now. Jimmy, Patrick, Rodney, Aaron, Max Merritt back there as well. So Max Merritt hanging on. What can Max Merritt do about this? And again, we are running through this one 12 of 28 laps complete. Or 12 of 30, excuse me. As they continue to work through. With 17 laps to go here tonight. With Riley Mobley continuing to pull away from Jimmy. Points leader still sitting in fifth right now. No change there. Man, no change at all. So again, no changes here. What can you do? Field's really doing a good job trying to figure out what they need to do here tonight. Again, 15 laps in. So interesting as we're 15 laps into this one. What you need to do to kind of save enough. Because keep in mind here, it's going to be very interesting to see what these guys do. How do you... Oh, big slide for Powers. No, he's in the wall. Powers hard into the wall. Let's take a look. Around goes Powers. Let's go back at it. So Powers, points leader. Getting in trouble there. Man. I don't know how bad or if he hurt the race car. But that is not good. Not good at all. Not what you want to see. Oh, and again. Oh, no. Wow. Powers having all sorts of issues here. Wow. Not good for Powers as we continue to roll on here tonight. So Powers up the S as Riley Mobley continuing to lead right now. So Mobley opening up that gap of 14 to go. Jimmy trying to run him down, but really can't right now. Jimmy too far back. Patrick there. Patrick trying to stay with him. Doing everything he can do. So Patrick trying to stay right there with him. 18 on the board of 30 here tonight. I mean, what can you do in this scenario, right? Like, there is nothing you can really do. Or slipping and sliding away. Trying to hold on to it. Man, what a race here tonight. What do you do and how do you handle it here? These cars continue to roll around. Got a long way to go here tonight. Long way to go and a short time to get there, if you will. So, single file right now. 19 of 30 laps complete. We've got 12 laps remaining. Mobley has led from the get-go here. Maybe a situation that does he have enough fuel in the tank? My intuition says yes. Max Merritt off of pit road. Max having problems. Nobody really able to get up there to Riley Mobley right now and contend at all. This is one of those things, man. He is checked out. He is checked out and on rails. So interesting how good that race car is right now. That race car is just wonderful to drive for this driver at the moment. And you've seen it all night long. Continuing to fight. Continuing to pull away. Just wonderful racing out of this driver here tonight. Man, oh man. Yeah, there's not much you can do in this scenario to run this car down as good as he's running right now. Man, solid race. Just impressive right now. Take a look at Riley, Jimmy, Patrick with 11 to go, trying to secure a top 3 finish with 11 laps to go, coming to 10. That's the way they set. Ron, Aaron. Ron, Zach Bates. On down low, Zach having a little bit of a struggle. Zach trying to hold on into ninth here, come away with a top 10 finish. A lot of these guys, I get the feeling, are just trying to survive here tonight. Kind of what they're trying to do here at Watkins Glen. All right, up out of turn number 1. Whoa, right in front of Jimmy. Problems. He'll get around that one. Or right in front of Riley, rather. Let's take a look. Was it the 12 here? Oh, yep. Maybe a little bit of contact. Indeed, it was just the slightest bit of contact here. Man, just a very, very, very slight bit of contact turned him around. Well, not much you can do there. We'll continue to roll right now. So we continue to fight hard right at the moment. Nice job. So again, back single file, 13 laps of these 20 right now. As they continue to roll. Man, what can you do here as you begin to rock and roll here tonight? Max Merritt slow. Max Merritt. Let's take a look at what just happened to Max. Goes wide here, Max Merritt, and just comes to a stop here. So he'll roll to a stop. Riley, though, continuing to lead here with 7 laps to go. All he needs is enough fuel to make it 7 more miles here at Watkins Glen. And that should be checkered flag for the 05 if he can manage that. Just keep doing what you need to do. Riley continuing to lead. 25 laps on the board this time. So Riley Mobley has led start to finish here this evening. And continuing to do just that. Jimmy sitting in second. No real battles around the racetrack. The closest one we have is Sean and Zach Bates. You see that gap right now. And I mean, everybody has kind of settled into their rhythm late into going here tonight. So again, very late into going here, coming up on about 5 laps to go for this field. $25 of 30 complete. And I do believe it's going to be Riley Mobley that brings this thing to victory lane if nothing happens. He just needs a little bit of fuel. A little bit of fuel, if you will. Make sure you got enough in the tank to get around here. That's all you got to do. And really, perfectly honestly, he's in great shape, right? He doesn't have to push the car that hard. He doesn't have to do anything too nuts to that 94 here. Of Jimmy, that is, running second. He's too far back from the leader to do much. Five to go. So we're 27 this time by. One car around, that's the 55. Everybody will get clear of him. Let's see if we can figure out what in the world the 55 has an issue. That's Ron. He's back rolling. See if we can figure out what exactly happened. Can't really take a look at what happened there. But again, up front, with 4 laps to go. Just 4 laps to go this time by. Jimmy, Patrick, Mickey. Man. It is Riley Mobley trying to secure with 3 more laps here, 3 more miles, the win here in Chase race number 2. Honestly, if he can just get it done here, he's in great shape, just trying to hang on for 3 more laps. Riley Mobley. So again, we're 2 to go this time by. It's Riley and Jimmy. 2 laps to go. Just about. Easy does it. He'll see 2 to go this time by for Riley Mobley. 2 laps to go. Jimmy still trailing. Jimmy can't do anything. Jimmy can't really do a thing here to run him down at all. Coming to lap 30 this time by to see 1 to go. It'll be 1 lap to go. So right now, as they run through the carousel one more time. So through the carousel we go. It'll be 1 to go this time by for Riley Mobley with a total gap right now of 12 seconds. No real battles on the racetrack right now as we come to 1 to go. Taking a look. Riley Mobley up the hill. Riley has led from the word go here tonight. Down the back straightaway with Jimmy giving chase. Outside of the 12. But nothing he can do to get the win here this evening. It's Riley Mobley out front. Coming to see the checkered flag this time by Mobley in the 05. Through the final sets of corners. Everybody get on your feet. Riley Mobley going to dominate this one. He'll see what should be the checkered flag here tonight. Wow. Dominant run for Riley. Here tonight, Riley Mobley. What a run for the 05 machine. Mickey trying to come across the line in fourth here. He'll cross the stripe, grab a top five. Your Gerald Powers, your points leader coming into the night, looking like he's going to come home in fifth here this evening. 30 of 30 complete, and again, wow, Mobley, wow. Riley freaking Mobley. Getting it done here tonight. We got to get ready to talk to old Mobes. I think he might, yeah, I'm not sure if he's out of fuel here. Coasting back around. Getting a little help. But Riley freaking Mobley. All right. Riley getting a little help around here. What a finish. Here tonight for the 05 of Mopes. There we go. Celebrating on the front straightaway. Got enough fuel to celebrate here tonight. Nothing Jimmy could do. What a win for Riley Mobley here. Let's get ready to speak to Riley here tonight. Mobley doing a tremendous job. Riley freaking Mobley. All right, Mobes. Holy crap, dude. Green to checkered here tonight, bub.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Felt a little bit of pressure coming from Jimmy early in the run because we had to save a touch of fuel, but after that, I was just keeping the four wheels on it. Thank you to Zach, Sean, Pat, my entire team. All the prep we did for this week, pretty good.
You even had enough fuel to do a little burnout there, too.
Yeah, I had to have my teammate help push me around the damn track, but we did it.
Well, man, congratulations. Nothing better than the road course and green to checkered like that.
Oh, yeah. I love this place.
All righty, man. Well, what did you think of it? I mean, pretty clean race, too.
Yeah, I mean, for what I saw, it was pretty good. I didn't hear of any massive wrecks or anything, so it sounded like everybody got around pretty good. Wish there was more strategy to it, to be honest. I wish we were more than just a lap short. If this race was like 40 or 45 laps and we got into that nice strategy window of having to figure out when to pit and what to do, I would have liked that a little more, but it's still a pretty good race.
Yeah, coming into this one, it kind of was one of them situations where everybody could technically make it, so it kind of, puts you in a bind with that.
Yeah, I mean, we were less than a lap short coming to the green. I saved that in the first 5 or so laps and then just tried to stay consistent for the rest of the day.
There you go. Well, unfortunately, not really playoff eligible, but hey, man, a good run in the chase race anyway. Go still win. Does it feel good not being in a chase, but able to kind of steal it from somebody?
I wouldn't necessarily say steal it. We've been fast all year, just haven't been able to show up to every race that we wanted to. It feels good to show up and have a fast car as always. I mean, why show up if you're not going to be quick?
There you go.
But it's all about respecting the chase, guys. If I would have raced around them a little more, I'd have showed them a lot of respect. I mean, it's just all about taking care of those guys. Those guys are racing for something at the end of the year. We're just here to go out and try to win races. So,
Well, I mean, you checked out tonight. You wouldn't even hear them.
yeah. Sounded like it was a pretty good race for top 3, though.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Congratulations, Riley.
Thank you, bro.
All right, Riley, my boy, everybody, victory lane. We'll talk to Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, you sick of Watkins Glen yet?
A little bit. I'm just glad the Sims lasted for this race.
Well, you're going to wind up P2 tonight, brother. You kind of started there, finished there, stayed there, pretty much.
Yeah, I was sticking with Riley for a little while there, and then it was like my tires started going off a little bit, and then he sped up somehow, and I don't understand it, but he was gone about the last 10, 15 laps.
Well, from your finished position here tonight, you should be able to crack into that points lead a little bit in the chase.
Oh, I'm hoping.
Anything else you could have done there, or was that all the car had, basically?
I mean, I'm not really sure if he was saving tire in the beginning. I know his qualifying lap was far faster than mine, so I know he had something in the tank, so he might have been saving tire. So I don't really know if there was much more I could have done.
Yes, sir. You ready to get back to ovals next week?
I mean, I guess.
I am right. Right. Well, Jimmy, nevertheless, congratulations on second tonight.
Thank you.
All righty, man. We'll see you next week, and hopefully we can get into it a little bit more.
Alrighty.
All right, man. See you then. All right, Jimmy, everybody P2. Let's grab Pat up here. A quiet night for Pat. Pat, pretty quiet night. Get you a podium finish.
Yes, sir. Found my way in there.
Well, I mean, dude, that's the way to do it. Be nice, quiet, and get it done, right?
Well, that's the Canadian way.
There you go,
Sneak
eh?
up on the enemy.
There you
Yeah,
go,
that's
eh?
right.
Man, I tell you what, you did a great job. Do you have anything else, any way you could have seen yourself catching the leaders?
Not in a million years. My biggest mistakes were in the final 3 corners. I couldn't quite string together the end of the carousel going to turn 6 and the turn before the pit straight. So every time I'd go through there, I'm talking at least half a second or more. I was losing to that. So I figured, hey, if I'm going to be losing that much time every lap, I might as well convert that into fuel, save at the pump a little bit. I know I had to save at least a lap or two. So I figured, hey, as long as I keep Jimmy in my rear view, give myself a buffer, or Mickey in my rear view, I can give myself a buffer and just keep her running. And yeah, that's as best as I could do. There would have been no other way I could have kept up with Jimmy and them. So it's good enough that I got P3.
Well, it kind of worked like a charm, right?
Smooth and steady wins the race. I took the tortoise method, and she worked.
All righty, man. Well, Tortoise gets it done tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. You looking forward to back on the oval next week?
Well, it's a little bit more out of my element, eh? No, but I am looking forward to it. It's the Milwaukee Mile. It's historic. I love that place. It's as far as short tracks go, it's hopefully one of my better spots. Famous last words. I'm probably going to finish dead last now that I've said that, but I'm going to enjoy it. I do love going back to the mile, so it should be good. The last couple races should be a pretty good string of races for me too as well.
Yeah, Thorne, man. Well, congratulations on a podium here tonight, man.
Thank you, sir. I work with the best people I know, which allows me to do that. I had to practice quite a lot, and I had a lot of good mentorship. HBM are some of the greatest guys you'll ever meet, I tell you.
Yes, sir. That always helps, right?
All day.
All right. All right, man. Well, we'll see you next week in Milwaukee. How about that?
I'll see you in Milwaukee.
All right. Congrats, Pat.
Cheers. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Another great chase race, this time from the road course. We'll see you 1 week tonight off in the Milwaukee. Until then, everyone have a great night. Stay safe. We'll see